Actually, the idea for this came when I was doing business school, and somebody said, "Hey, you are an Indian. What if you wanted to outsource the hip hop hood to India?" So I was like, "Yeah, that's a funny concept." So I said, "Okay, what if we took that and made this into outsourcing the mafia?" If you read about all these mafia guys, they're actually organized like corporations. They actually have ranks, promotions, interviews. So it's like the world of IT, which never sees the mafia, hopefully, what happens if they meet the world of the mafia? So that's how it came about. And it's been a ride. It's been very difficult also because we are an independent film. We don't have any major star cast, which is why I'm here, right? So it's been a challenge, and it's been a long way coming to this point. But I'm so happy that if you persevere, I bought Nagesh a cup of coffee and some caps, and he gave me some advice in exchange. And he said, "Whatever happens, don't stop." And he has a certain way of thinking, and it took some time for me to understand because he has made 2 blockbuster hits in Kannada, and he knows exactly how to get the reaction he wants from the audience and from the actors. And I was not used to somebody being that harsh with me. I'm a trained actor. I've worked in Hollywood shows, but this guy was much tougher, much tougher.
Okay, coming from the field of IT, how did acting happen?
You know how it is in Indian schools, man. When you're growing up, you do stage dances, street dancer. I'm a street dancer. So I did all that kind of stuff, and then I never thought I want to do it as a profession. What really pushed me to acting was the world of IT. I was bored in IT.
Okay, so how was it working with Eli Jones in the movie?
Eli Jones, if you all know, is the really massive wrestler in the movie. And it was very interesting because when we auditioned him, Nagendra and I were like, he's huge. But then he's such a soft-spoken person, so he was actually very, very professional to work with, a really good actor. He had to learn Russian for this movie, and he really took the effort to learn Russian. And he actually gave me some tips on how to lose my belly fat, which I haven't really done yet.
Do you have any Bollywood project lined up like after this? Like you plan to do any other movie, or like have you spoken to any director or producer about it?
I've actually been in touch with a few people, been approached by a few people as well, mainly to shoot projects, films that can be set in the US or for the metro audiences. There is a TV series somebody wants to pitch to one of the big networks. There is also a feature film that they want to actually shoot at the studios in Georgia, actually.
Why do you think audience should come and watch the movie? Like, what's the USP of the film as per you, according to you?
Me. I'm just kidding. The USP of the film is we really think it's a good story. We really, really think it's a good story. We don't have the best production background. We don't have the most amazing special effects. But once you start watching, you will like it. I guarantee you that.
Looking at the promo, we missed something. Like we didn't see any actress in the film. Don't you miss dancing around with females, which generally happens in Bollywood movies? Romancing actresses and all. So why isn't there any Bollywood actress in your film?
That is actually...
or any female lead opposite you?
There is a female lead.
Okay.
We didn't show her in the trailer because we wanted her to be a surprise, a revelation. She's an LA actress. She's a trained actress, very talented. But we wanted her to appear on film for the first time. And so it's a secret. Really.
You don't want to talk about her, like, what's her name, what's her background or something?
Thank you. Her name is Alisa Badresia. She's a Gujarati origin, but born and brought up in Los Angeles. She has acted in multiple films, including one on the life of Marlon Brando, another, I believe, on the life of Salman Rushdie, and she has her own TV show as well. So she's very accomplished and was kind enough to come and work. She learned, we did the item number over 2 days, and she learned the entire steps for that in like 30 minutes flat. So a very, very talented dancer too.
Since it's a Hindi movie, so let's talk something, converse in Hindi. being set हिंदी में अब्रॉड में रहने के बाद भी आपको आई एम श्योर कुछ प्रिपरेशन करनी होगी बिकॉज इट्स अ हिंदी फिल्म एंड commanding on the lingo and the dictions and all everything. How did you manage it? Did you go for any workshop, Bollywood acting workshop or something?
Actually मैंने हिंदी सीखी फर्स्ट क्लास से लेकर 12th तक और काफ़ी फ्रेंड्स भी हैं, उर्दू थोड़ा बहुत बोल लेता हूँ मैं और लेकिन प्रैक्टिस नहीं है ना, तो दैट्स व्हाई आई हैड टू एक्चुअली गो. मैंने डिक्शन क्लासेस लिए, वहाँ पे एक्चुअली एक हिंदी टीचर हैं संध्या भगत, उन्होंने मुझे सिखाया और फिर मैंने 2 ड्रामे भी किए, तो उससे थोड़ा बहुत प्रैक्टिस हो गया और फिर बाथरूम में और करियोके में मैं तो हिंदी गाने गाता हूँ, तो उससे भी प्रैक्टिस हो जाता है.
कहीं ना कहीं काफ़ी सारी हिंदी मूवीज़ माफिया के ऊपर बन चुकी है.
हाँ.
तो ये किस तरह का मतलब चैलेंजिंग पार्ट रहेगा आपके लिए? किस तरह का कंपटीशन देंगी ये मूवी?
काफ़ी बहुत ही अच्छे, हाँ काफ़ी बहुत ही अच्छे अंडरवर्ल्ड माफिया की मूवीज़ बने हैं बॉलीवुड में और लेकिन हमारा ये अलग हट के स्टाइल जो है इसमें और एंगल जो है कि आप माफिया को अपने कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड के अंदर लाएं और जहाँ पे यूजुअली इट्स कंसिडर्ड अ क्लीन इंडस्ट्री है ना, कोई यूजुअली करप्शन नहीं होता है. इन्फोसिस, टाटा सब अपने काम करो, आगे बढ़ो. उसके अंदर आप माफिया लाओ, उसका क्या असर होता है वो हमें पहली बार दिखाया है.
Yeah, I want to add something else, continuing with this about Atlanta and Nagendra. As Mr. Rafiq told, I'm from Bangalore, so Atlanta and Nagendra has done 2 super hit films. One is Joke Falls, which was a remake of Chupke Chupke with the popular actor Ramesh Arvind, who is now directing Kamal Hassan. And recently a film called Rambo, which was a super hit film with the comedian Sharan. And producing 2 films, this is the first film that he is debuting as a director. And Mr. Rafiq has also acted in 2 other Hollywood films. You need to mention about that. And the USP of the film is Sunidhi Chauhan has sung a song. There's an item number in the film sung by her, of course. And the film is English and Hindi. So it's like you're watching a Hollywood film and a Bollywood film together.
Just to clarify, mostly Hindi.
Yeah.
Hindi. Thoda bahut
So
English.
English. Yeah. So these are the USPs of the film.